Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. And today's video is going to be a very interesting one. I'm going to be showing you the data and backtesting my strategy that I'm currently using. Today I'm going to show you some examples. So I hope you stay tuned, hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, being raw, open and honest about the whole journey. And yeah, I appreciate the support guys. So let's get into the video. Okay guys, so let's get into the backtesting session. We're going to be backtesting pound Japanese yen from the start of the year. So what I do is I look for daily directional predictions. So I'm predicting the odds of something going up or down. And the way I enter is either an overextended move. Let me see if I can show a quick example. Something that if it's oversold, we're looking for buys, overbought, looking for sells, and obviously a trend continuation moves like bouncing off the daily 50. So yeah, I'm just going to show you some of the data this year. So what I'm going for high probability setups, and yeah, just showing you the potential data. So what we'll do first is any opportunities like, okay, this looks quite nice. We're at this high. So what I would do now is on this day, so this would be 24th, on the 25th, because we've rejected this area, we're relatively overextended. We've had a bearish bearish momentum coming into the market, doji, load of deceleration. My next day's daily directional prediction is to the downside. So I'm not going to go into the lower time frames yet. I'll do that afterwards, but you're sort of just betting now, is this going to continue down or is it going to go up? So let's see. Okay, we have gone down, but now I'll go back after this session and look for whether there was an entry, whether my entry, so once you've identified, is it going to go up or down? Have you got a bias? Then you have to identify, how am I going to enter that move? How am I going to get involved with this move? So let's move on to the next one. Again, back up at this level, overextended. Okay, short here. Again, we're looking for this to be bearish. The next day to be bearish. It was. Okay, we can go back and see if there's an opportunity on that position. Again, you could be going, why are you trading counter trend? I trade with the trend. If it comes back down to this level like this and rejects these, I'll be looking for the trend continuation move. But the reason at the minute is because we're overextended. You can get quick pullback moves. I could scale back into these lower time frames and there might be no entry, or it might have gone off without us, but this is how I like to backtest. So let's see if this continues down. It has. Okay, keep playing it forward. Okay, this could be a trend continuation move here. Looking for longs. Okay, perfect trend continuation move. So see, we caught the higher high, higher low, bouncing off the daily 50, looking for the continuation. Again, I will scale into these lower time frames and look for entries. I have an entry model that I'll show you, but this is effectively how I do my DDPs. I missed that one. That was perfect. Again, bearish engulfing, looking for quick pullback moves. So actually, what I'll do now is I'll scale into the lower time frame so we don't go too far ahead, because I don't want this video to be so long. But yeah, now I'll scale into these lower time frames and see if we can get an entry, and I'll show you if we do my entry model. Let me go back to here. So they could get stopped out. So as you saw, we were predicting this to go down for the next day. So what I would do is I'd scale into the lower time frames, and what I would look for is some kind of trend change. And my entry model is a break and retest of the 1 hour 50 EMA, some kind of trend change. Usually that will line up with a 0.382 fib. So that's my entry model. So let's see if we get some kind of breakdown. I mean, we have sort of broke down here, but this isn't the cleanest. What I would prefer in terms of an entry, because this is sort of consolidation or looks to be consolidating. So I would like a clean breakdown, clean retest, then the continuation. So let's see. I'll try and speed this up a little bit as well, guys, because I don't want to be spending all day and take up a lot of your guys' time. So let's see. There might not even be an entry here, although the prediction was correct. It might not even be an entry. Fast forward, breakdown. That's nicer. Okay, something like that potentially is good. Where are we entering from? Probably here. And then you'd have your entry again. Okay, that's at 12 o'clock actually. No, so I wouldn't be entering that because I enter London session. So again, this might continue. Oh, we're back at London. Where's London? Here, London. Okay, that's fine. So this might not provide the best risk reward. This isn't the cleanest of entries, but this is the type of style you would be trading, continuing with that momentum. I mean, this might just reverse now because it's just a pullback move. But effectively, that's my entry model. Again, this is very clean opportunity. Not the best risk reward. Whether I would have executed this trade live, I don't know because it's not the cleanest. But we broke down, clearly lower low, clearly sellers involved in the market. We've got the daily directional prediction from before, pulled back to the 1 hour 50, 0.382, and usually on the 5 minute the Fibonacci, usually on the 5 minute the pivot. And then when some bearish momentum kicks in, again we're in a lower low, we're in a downward trend on this hourly now, looking for the continuation to the downside. So that's effectively the entry model. So now let's go to another example from the other predictions that we made. We've got a few more opportunities to show. So it was up here. Okay, here. So again, overextended, broke above the high, looking for a quick pullback move. Pullback moves you're not going to hold for a long time. You have to be in and out. So again, we're now predicting on, this is 14th of Feb. So on the 15th, we're looking for the market to be bearish. So our bias is bearish. How are we going to enter this move? Again, some kind of trend change on these lower time frames. You can see the move up, making higher highs, higher lows. We want some kind of trend change. So that's 1 in the morning, so we wouldn't be entering that. So if we get some kind of pullback now, like that, that's nice. Entry, we'll go for the extreme high to here. And let's see if we wait to London session or New York session. We haven't been able to get involved in this position. So although the initial day, the direction prediction was down, we haven't been able to execute a position because there's no entry. The entry model wasn't there. So although you can predict the direction and get the analysis initially correct, sometimes you can't get involved in the move. So next one. That was there, wasn't it? So at this level, again overextended. What are we looking for? Some kind of trend change, some kind of shift in momentum, a breakdown and retest of the 1 hour 50. So let's see if we clear that low. This isn't the cleanest. It could provide an entry. Oh no, this is too late. There's the move. If we pull back now. No, this has gone off without us. That happens sometimes. And also, look, you could have potentially entered on the break and retest the 1 hour 50, but the problem is, look, this just looks like we're consolidating. I would want a cleaner breakdown. Then if we pulled back to this area, then I would. But again, this is why you backtest and you see, okay, we're predicting the moves. The analysis is correct, but we weren't able to get involved in the market. Not a problem. That's going to happen. Okay, now this is the trend continuation move. So these I tend to pull. The reason why this is a trend continuation move is because we're making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We now pull back to an area of value on the daily 50 EMA. So again, this could be, we predicted this to be correct. So how are we going to enter this market? Some kind of shift in momentum, trend change. There we go. That's perfect. So this is textbook. Absolutely textbook. We've been going down, lower low, lower highs. We sort of, and now we had the initial shift, but I wouldn't have entered here. And then we've broken out, new high, pullback, 0.382 fib, daily 50 EMA, and we would target the daily high. So these are the ones where you can hold for longer because you're going with the overall trend on the daily. So let's just remove this. So our entry would be here, stop at the 0.786, target the high, that's a 3-to-1, which would be nice. Again, nice opportunity. So let's see how this plays out. We know that when we looked at the daily directional prediction, it did continue in our favor. So that's how we would enter. A breakout retest. And again, I can modify my entry model, but I'm showing you guys because a lot of you were curious about why I enter where I enter. Because you can pick up moves like this. I mean, you could enter lower down, but from my experience of backtesting, this has provided a good entry. A lot of the time, price will come up to the 0.382 and continue. And if I wait to hold and get an entry lower, you might miss out on trades. So you might not always take my losses, but you won't always take my winners. So yeah, that was that trend continuation move. That's how we'd capitalize on that. And then we've got one more. Let's see if we can get an entry on this. So again, pullback move after the move, we broke out. We're in an upward trend still, but we're looking for a quick pullback move. Perfect bearish engulfing, which means the lower time frame is likely to be breaking down. Again, this looks nice because we've been going up. And then we've sort of double topped, lower low, broke below these lows. So we're looking for some kind of pullback continuation. Quick pullback move because obviously we are in a bullish trend. We're just playing counter trend. So let's see if we retest. What time is this? 3 in the morning. So again, it has rejected that, but we wouldn't be entering. See if we get pullback or if we just go off without us. Seems to have just gone off without us. Yeah, so this would have been nice if this was during London. I mean, we haven't pulled back far enough, so we missed our opportunity. Nothing you can do about it. Again, the prediction of the move was correct, but we weren't able to execute. So, yeah, that's how I like to trade. Use the daily time frame as a daily directional prediction, whether it's to the upside or to the downside. And then once we've got our bias, like here, looking for shorts, here looking for longs, we then scale into the lower time frames because a run on the higher time frame is a trend change or a trend on the lower time frames. So once I've identified a bias, I then scale into the lower time frames. And this strategy will take losses, as you would have seen in the funding journey. I mean, I'm 5% drawdown. But I know when I've got all the data from all these pairs, it's very profitable. You know, this was a pretty much 3 to 1. This one was a 1.36. These couple of others we couldn't get entries in. But the strategy overall works. I've just got to, draw down, make sure I'm not making any bad decisions, keep sticking to high probability setups. And when we have a 3 to 1 or, a big trend, we haven't really had many trend continuation moves. So, yeah, I hope you guys got value from this video. I hope you liked me breaking down a bit more of the data, a bit more of my actual strategy. So guys, I appreciate the support on the video. I hope you guys got value from this video, breaking down some of the opportunities, how I like to address the market, how I like to view the market with the daily directional predictions and my entry model. I am going to be looking to change, potentially not yet, but looking to, adapt the entry style. But currently that's how I trade. Break down on the 1 hour 50, 0.382 fib. But yeah, I hope you guys got value from the video. I appreciate the support. Stay tuned for the videos this week, documenting the journey, documenting how many any opportunities that we take on the funded challenge, and hopefully we can get out the drawdown, have some good trades. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.